What's up, everybody? I really appreciate y'all. With the XvsXSports family, my love for basketball is, I'm not going to say it's unparalleled because that's not going to be true, but it's there. One of the reasons I started to do this basketball league and this basketball, a digital league, was because I remember being a kid and just wanting to have the opportunity, to play. And I did get that opportunity, but so many of my other friends, didn't really get an opportunity. Some got locked up, some got, murdered, some got, just all sorts of things. So it's like, how can we, bring some exposure, to these players that, they growing up as young kids with a pure heart. They don't have a bad bone in their body, and they go through all these different experiences and can't really, get the opportunities to compete against the best. And then when you develop bad habits, or we can be around, I'm not going to say the wrong crowd, because the wrong crowd was once babies. You know what I'm saying? The wrong crowd, or the people that some would say are hanger-oners, they were once children also. And sometimes their parents go in different directions, and, it's not mistakes, it's just how they were raised. Parents separate, kids can't deal with it, struggling financially, then different things happen, and mental health issues, and just can't pass classes because you're stressed. You go out in the streets and maybe sell some drugs because you're hungry, and different things like that. So how can we give, these well-deserving elite athletes opportunity to compete, not just in their little area, but all over? And some areas it's not even safe to leave, right? So how can we create an environment where they know where they're going to play hoops? I have friends that literally, passed away playing basketball, and different things like that. So, my love for, a lot of people say, why did I stop playing early? Listen, my last game in Staples Center, I had 18 in the second half. And that's big. I was 17 years in. Now, yeah, of course I wanted to keep playing, but that just wasn't the case, right? I felt I was good enough to play, but I was doing more mentoring at that time. Now, when I retired, yeah, I could have gone overseas, but it just wasn't the same. So I said, you know what, I'm going to put all my efforts here. If I wanted to keep playing, I could have kept playing. My last season under Coach Luke Walton, he had a stat in practice of who had the most wins. Well, I was in first place, along with another player, Tarek Black. Now, some people would say that's practice, and that's not games, but when I grew up, even when I was at my prime with the Indiana Pacers, even when I was with the Lakers, I was always one of the hardest workers in practice. You understand? I was always one of the hardest workers in practice. So for me, practice is very, very important, just as important as the game. So yes, I for sure 100% could have played, more. I was trying to make it to 20, and it's not that I couldn't make it to 20. I actually had to try out my last 2 years. I didn't have a 2-year contract. I had to make the team twice, which is like kind of, I'm very grateful. I felt it was disrespectful, but I'm very grateful. You know what I'm saying? I feel both ways, And I did, because I loved the game. I was in shape. You can't play, in shape, running. I wasn't sitting out of practice. I didn't have the luxury, which I felt I should have had the luxury. I should not have had to practice every day. But guess what? I practiced every day in my last 2 years. I'm talking about going full out. Ask anybody that played to play with me. And with that being said, the type of passion I bring to the actual game on the court is the type of passion I'm bringing, with my digital basketball league. We're going to do amazing things. The end goal, straight to the point. When I'm on the court, when I'm playing basketball, I'm not playing no games. The end goal is to win a championship. Our end goal is to turn athletes into digital assets so they can build their brand. And then hopefully they can reach their dreams of going to the NBA, going overseas. That's what this is for, right? That's what we're doing. And this is where the passion comes from. I'm putting the same amount of passion when I used to lock people up, hold them to 2 points, hold them to 7 points. A lot of people, sometimes they don't want to admit it, but it was handcuffs. I basically should have just brought handcuffs out. And I'm that same type of passion when I used to bring the handcuffs out and just lock people up. Not everybody, but 90%, 90%, right? That same type of passion that I brought when I locked up 90% of my opponents, that's the type of effort that we're bringing with hoops. No disrespect to anyone. But why I say that is because I love the game. I'm 42, so I can't compete like I want to. I'm not going to say I don't want to, because honestly, if I was younger, I would for sure keep playing. But The fact is, these athletes are way too good. They're young, they're way too good, and I haven't been working out. But I love the game. Eye to eye, I love the game. And yeah, I would challenge anybody. I don't care what age. I would challenge anybody. But the fact of the matter is, I'm really loving what I'm doing. And this is where this is coming from. So I really appreciate everyone that's been a part of the community, because y'all don't know the half of what happened building this XvsXSports community and app. It was so much. I'm gonna tell a story, man. I'll tell a story one day. And we're still in the dead middle smack of it. But I will tell y'all the stories. But it's really incredible. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the ride. Like I said, just keep your life simple. I'm not a perfect person, so I'm not saying that. But if I can give advice, like from my mistakes or from my experience, keep your life simple. Set your goals and just go straight. Go towards it. Don't let nothing get in the way. Like, what are your goals? Keep it simple. You don't got to be thinking about, oh, if I do that, or if I don't do this, or if I don't make it. No. Set your goals. Go forward. That's what we're doing. XvsXSports. Shout out to the community. We love you. And we balling. Whether you're a player, a coach, a street agent, scout, a referee, scorekeeper, we need y'all. We love y'all. And we're going to holler back. Peace out. Metta peace.